Hey friends, welcome back to episode 6, I think, of my Dead Cells playthrough. It's been a few days since I have recorded Dead Cells, so there may be a bit of rust as we go through and do this one, but I have a very specific goal in mind. And that goal is that I want to go through and get the Ram Rune. That's the rust I'm talking about. I've been looking online after my last series of recordings, where I started to feel pretty good about the game, honestly, and try to figure out exactly what it was that I was supposed to be doing to unlock the rest of the game. And I found a great progression guide on the Steam community forums, to where they basically, I mean, without spoiling too much, they go through and say, hey, here's like some basic early game things that you should be attempting to accomplish, and here's, you know, some later game things that you can look forward to, which is what I was looking for, because, you know, I was initially confused on one of my first few runs, like, oh, I beat the hand, well, and I couldn't get through the door towards the end, and I thought to myself, well, what am I supposed to do now? Not really sure. So, hence looking up the guide, and the guide was super, super helpful. Oh, we got a drummy. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? Some people had mentioned, and I saw in the controls before, that you can change... Uh-oh, can I actually find it? You can change... Oh, there is diet. You can change the diet to something interesting. I'm going to try baguette for now. Oh, there it is. Nice. Just for fun. I'm going to change that up a little bit here and there as we go, but we'll leave it as is for now. About the bomb? It is red. Sure. So the goal for today is to get to the... I think it's the... I have it pulled up on my other monitor. We're trying to get to the promenade of the Condemned. And I don't quite remember exactly where that is. I feel like it's just the second area, and... Oh. Royal Gardener, with all the respect that I owe you, obey your orders, or you will find yourself in the stomach of one of the ticks. For all our sakes, this is your last warning. Signed, some dude. Nothing of interest at all. Except for this jacket. Hey. Another outfit we can collect. What is this? Okay. I'm starting to get it. The dilapidated arboretum. That's not the goal. That's not the goal. We got to stay on track. I assume that's the way to get to the next boss. And that's neat. It's good to know. It's just we got to stay on track. The first thing that I would like to do is just unlock all the permanent runes, and the Ram Rune is that thing. I think it's the last one I have to get. We'll take a look when we get back to the base. I looked very briefly before I started the recording, and I'm pretty positive that was all that's left. But we'll see. Remember this weapon. This weapon was... it's a little slow. I know it has the charge-up mechanic to it. There's a toxic sword. And that's also not what we are... Well, it's not my style, I guess. I remember we had the quick bow last time I played, and that's what I'm talking about. That was a lot of fun. These slow wind-up guys, they may become more relevant as time goes on and enemies start to have more HP, and the damage over time from the burn just becomes more and more relevant. But right now, it's not what I'm looking for. Now, we do have 2 bombs, and we have 3 out of 4 red things, red weapons. So I'm liking the red upgrades. And if this build doesn't make it all the way to the hand and kill the hand, I won't be too sad about it. Let's try the sandals. Sure. Maybe over the firebrand. Or do we want the firebrand for the fire? I think... Okay, so here's the plan. We're kicking the pebbles out of our shoe. We'll kick them, and then if it's a tough enemy, we can just throw fire at them and let the fire deal with it. Like, we can do this, like, rat strats. We'll run in, we'll throw some stuff, and then we'll run away. We can mix our grenades in there, too. But the sandals are kind of cool. You're just trying to kick people like into walls. We used them, I think just once maybe in the last playthrough. Well, this is where we want to go. So it's Promenade of the Condemned into the Ossuary. Yeah. I was told by a very helpful, very helpful individual on the YouTube channel that time does not keep going while you're here in the shop. So I'm welcome to, you know, fix my sleeves, talk for a little while, just take it easy in the shops. And there's a few areas like that. It's not just there, I guess. So that's good to know. I'll be taking that into account in the future. In the last time I was like rushing through them really fast to help with the times. Yo, it's actually like 10 out of 10 that I can boot people away while they're invulnerable. FirstDane, why aren't you throwing your grenades? I know. No. I assume that the ossuary, since I don't remember where it is in an area that we unlocked with one of our other runes. Maybe... oh, this is interesting. Maybe the teleportation rune unlocks this. We will see. Otherwise, we'll just keep exploring. This isn't meant to be, you know, the time trial run. Here we go. Here's the thing. This is the downside of taking a few days off in between, is like I don't know, man. I don't know exactly what we did. We did a lot. The one thing I would like to see on the sandals is the ability to kick people or enemies into other enemies and have that collision effect. What? If you could just kind of juggle enemies like that, that would be 10 out of 10. This is a shop I don't want. All that for a shop. Now, I did look up the guide, like I said. Oh. But I did not look up how to get to the ossuary. So if it happens to be like that door there, where we have to go through on one of the stem cell modes to unlock the Ram Rune, I didn't read that closely. I found like a text-based guide that told me to go to the ossuary, and that's about it. There's that rose thing up there. I remember you. Just gonna guess that we don't have the means to get that rose yet. Ah, I rolled! What am I supposed to do, dude? I imagine at some point we'll have to come through and... oh, that's a problem. What? It's the rust. It's the rust, I'm telling you. It's the regression curve. What is this? This is gem. What? What is happening? The gem mechanic is new. Kick it. Okay. Gold amulet, yes. Better than nothing. To check down. I'm going to assume that the right direction that we have to go is not on the beaten path. So I'm going to spend some extra time checking out these corridors. Or 3 boss cell. Yeah. Another shop. I do like the twin daggers a lot. And the blood sword. I'll take these guys. It's more my style. You gotta know yourself. Fast and Furious. So they're coming out with a 9th Fast and Furious movie. This stream is not sponsored by Vin Diesel. This recording. whatever I'm doing right now. It's amazing. I watched like a fair amount of the trailer. Not because it was like particularly good, but more so because I couldn't believe my eyes. It's like, what is this? What have you done? I can't even tell you like what the main plot is or anything like that. I don't know if that's a primary factor of those movies anymore, like making a good story. I assume not, and that's fine. You gotta, like me and the Twin Daggers, you gotta know what you're good at, what you like. It's just cars and explosions. Dude, right on. Sounds like a time. No. I'm trying to think of like the last one that I saw. I have no idea. Like, I saw Tokyo Drift years after it was released because I knew it didn't get good reviews. Everybody said it was the bad one. I was like, all right, I'll wait for 4. And I watched it because it was on Netflix. It was not good. I don't think I finished it. It's one of the few movies in my life, like, if I'm going to commit a few hours to a movie, I'll just finish it. Just to say, yeah, I watched it. It didn't get better, right? Ah, I missed. But man, that one really doesn't get better. It's a pass. So here comes 9. And now it's like, at what point do you rejoin just to see, like, you know, is this just a meme? Is there something here? I can't imagine that there is, but hey, you don't know until you go see it. Can't go that way. Anyway, maybe that's what I'll do with like one of my afternoons. I'm like, oh man, let's check up and see where I'm at with the Fast and the Furious movie franchise. Could do that within like a whole day. You could just sit there and watch the last 5 Fast and the Furious movies you haven't seen. This is a quantity over quality situation. You gotta leave people wanting. It's like when the Lord of the Rings franchise tried to split like a tiny book, The Hobbit, into 3 movies, and then you go look at the book and you're like, wait a second, this thing's tiny. How'd you just get 3 movies out of this? Is there more? And the people who read it originally were like, no, I can't believe it either. Same thing with the Fast and the Furious. This was over a long time ago. The quantity is too great now. This can't be the right way. I have achieved Explorer's Instinct. Ossuary. He's done it. It's interesting. It's like hidden in plain sight. Yeah. Garbage. All right, keep going for this flask. Pick up our mutation here, and maybe try to upgrade a weapon. I like this guy. Yes. We're probably not. I mean, Twin Daggers 4 is not particularly good, but it is the best thing that we have right now. Launches a grenade. Victims emit a toxic cloud when they die. Sure, I think those are fine. We don't need to re-roll them. Dude, new content. Ossuary. After the night of the bloody riots, the guards decided to condemn a whole wing of the prison so they could dump the bodies in there. Let's get it. Achievement earned. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I get it. I get it. That was a surprising amount of damage back. All right. Maybe vampirism was not the way. Or no, not vampirism. Whatever I picked. Thing that gives you extra HP. Oh, grenade. It's starting to come back. I'm feeling it. Okay. I do wonder if the game just ends after we kill the boss or whatever is at the end here. Otherwise, we'll get to go kill the hand. 2 boss cells. Yeah, we're working on that. Spiky boy back there. Like some kind of mixture of like Sonic the Hedgehog. Kind of. It reminds me of, no, it's more like those guys. It's like a Bowser looking guy. I should probably take like a minute to, in between recordings, and find out the actual names of these enemies. So I don't have to just say, you know, the Bowser looking guy. Does a lot of damage back. Go figure. Oh, Rune? Oh wait, Elite. Wait, Elite! Oh my god, that's super elite. What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 we don't go out like this. Just hit him. Just hit him. Don't just hit him. Rune gets. La Brute. Sweet. That's how you do that. Spent like 3 minutes in an episode trying to figure out how to do that. Alright, I'm gonna do this just for safety's sake. No sense in, you know, keeping the pride alive. Alright, Ram Rune unlocked. Achievement unlocked. Hello? It's time to revisit the progression curve to see what to do next. I believe it's collecting the boss cells. So I saw how to increase the difficulty, which I was commenting on last time. Ah, you cannot juggle these guys. Scroll of Power. So that may be the next thing that we end up doing, is going through and trying to unlock more boss cells. Seems like a good idea. The thing I really don't like about these twin daggers is that you have to be so close to the enemy. It's like, give me my bow back. I have to think about it. No, I think we have seen red bows. I'm trying to get the hang of, like, if weapons in the game. I'll look over here. Just roll with like random red, green, purple modifiers, or if certain weapons are just like innately red or whatever. Like if all bows are purple. That guy. Got a colorless guy. Oh, this is the plus take. 100% more damage. That is spooky. The infantry grenade is pretty good, though. It fires super fast. And considering what I was just saying about these twin daggers, maybe not fulfilling all of our needs as we go into the later game, could be worth it. Take a wolf trap for another little boss killer type of thing. Do I want to get myself killed this way? Want to know, but it might be worth it. The extra damage alone fires so fast. Alright, might be the death of me, but it does that. I feel like when we go to the higher difficulties that's going to be a thing, is the risk reward of taking something that does 2 times damage to you to destroy the enemies before they can even swing at you. There's a bow. Bow's pretty good, but we got the red build going. And I think at this point we're just trying to go kill the hand. Oh, I see it. I have to go down here and then right. Unless there's a secret ossuary boss. which we will certainly do well against. Tried to double grenade that guy. Oh, whoops. All right. Still not sure if that's doing damage. At this point in the game, since I've done so much random exploration and I didn't really know where I was going, I don't know if we can make up for all the lost time. Ah! All right. But there's nothing down, and I don't see anything to... Wait, here? No. Nothing to Ram Rune. Oh, but wait. No. We can just roll here, yeah? Okay. That does nothing. Here, I thought I discovered a secret. It's kind of hard to see. I'm not used to looking for those little compartments. And speaking of which, I still haven't gotten the hang of looking for the tinted rock equivalent in the walls. Not that we can, you know, take food anyway. Okay. Ah! Okay. Ossuary is huge. We have to be towards the end, right? Nope. No, no, no. I know what you do now. No! Oh, there's a green thing there. That guy. I don't know if any of them have done that to us yet. I actually was trying to think of what their attack pattern is, and they keep just kind of walking around. It seems like the enemy that you just, you autopilot into. Less so, maybe it actually hurts you. But hey, famous last words and all. This place is massive. Right? Considering there's no, like, there's a lot of branching paths. There's no, like, true, I mean, we haven't come to the true endpoint yet of the level where wherever this boss is or what we're trying to find. There's a purple room there too. Oh, the yellow, no, it's a boss. It's like a curse chest. Okay. I'm not used to the room colors yet. Black Bridge. It is just taking us towards the hand now. Hey. Upgrade our grenade? No. Plus damage to bleeding and burning. We don't ever do that. Victims burn when they die. That doesn't sound like it makes any sense at all. Damage to frozen, victims burn when they die. Okay, I guess we're lighting things on fire. We will go for maybe necromancy at this point. Yes, it's really heavy into the grenades here. Nah, I'm just gonna do necromancy. All right, a lot of game left. That's right. Do not jump into his jump. That is the only thing that I'm worried about with my... That's the jump into the jump that I was specifically trying to avoid. My instinct is so wrong there. Ah! Dude, the grenades? I wanted to get the perfect. It definitely didn't get the perfect. Alright. You gotta know your strengths. What's this guy? Balanced blade. Damage increases up to 100% when you strike repeatedly. Looks crits after 10 successive hits. It's probably better than this guy, yeah? Ooh. I don't know if that's actually better. It does the same thing as these blades. Alright, no 15 minutes, none of that. Melee. Brutality. Melee attacks slow down enemies for 0.7 seconds. They won't be able to inflict you with the melees. Who's that guy? Oh, we can't get up there. Okay. There's another path down there. I think when I was like reading the guide, they're like, oh yeah, just go through, get the rune, then you just reset the game and continue on from there. I'm like, I'm not gonna reset the game. I'm gonna finish. But if you want to go as fast as you possibly can and unlock the stuff again as fast as you can, then I guess you're supposed to just restart. This is a shop we don't need. This is the key room, dude. How do we get over there? Need to go from the right. Right here. There it is. La baguette. That's kind of cool with the balanced blade. It stops you in the middle of the air. Green bomb. Toast that guy. I don't know, man. The grenades might still be the death of us. I saw a way up here. Yeah, I can't get up there. Ooh. Let's see. I believe that is it, though, for this area. So after the concierge is the Time Lord. I don't remember his name. Time meter works. Ugh. Our ability to kill the time meter, like, he shouldn't be too bad, in theory again. Ooh, that was bad. Bad. Wick bow, yes. Yes. We got a game now. What was that? That was colorless? Colorless 5. Shots leave a trail of flames, ammo +3, launches a grenade. Oh my. Wait, don't fall for the trap. All right. Now we can put the bow to work. Gotta roll through there. Are we a blood sword or crusher? We got money. All right, now speaking of the time meter, I think it's gonna be just fine now. We can upgrade our quick bow to just plus, so not the strongest thing we'll ever come across, but it'll get the job done. I'll be real with you guys. I just realized that you could hold down the attack button to just keep attacking. I was spamming it this entire time. Oh, it's so much better now. All right. Looks like we want to go up a bit. Roll. Okay. You don't actually need to go that way at all. You'd love to see it. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. I've gotten 2 secrets since I've swapped to the bow, just by chance. I think the fact we get like double damage on a bow sometime. Nice. That would be the real kicker. Probably just take an HP here, yeah? 41%? Sure. What was the door? I don't remember. Probably a gate on it. Oops. Sure. So we use like our only key to go through here, I think. Oh. Sure, let's just do this. We caught back up the quick bow. Shield, we got amulet, we got double crossbow-matic. Probably over this guy. You know, we could do actually. We could do it over the grenade and not take double damage now. And then when we fight bosses, we can just, you know, drop the double traps and shoot them with the bow. Oh, let's potion all the way up. We're done with the potion. Let's go. So, you know, what I read was like, oh yeah, you unlock stuff, and then in the end you do the outfits. And I was like, okay, what do you just like unlock everything? And they're like, yeah, just go through and unlock everything. Like, okay. It's clearly going to take some time. I think there's an achievement for unlocking absolutely everything in the game. If not, there should be, but I'm pretty sure there is. Oh yeah, this chick. I still never figured out what the mechanic is here, other than go towards the light. I never saw myself like taking damage from these things. No, we already have a strategy. Do like this. Woo! It's pretty cool. The trap build. Oh, they came into the meat grinder. Oh! Wait, don't we already have this? I don't remember what it does. Bring him to the meat grinder. Oh, what was that? I don't want that. Infantry bro 5. That's worse. I don't want that. Looks a critical hit at close range versus critical hit if the target has 2 or more arrows stuck in its body. Yeah, we don't want this. Maybe there was some min-maxing to do there with the guaranteed crits, but no. All right. Bring me to the boss, please. I am ready. Maybe we should consider taking some purple upgrades versus just upgrading the quick bow. The traps are gonna do so much damage against the bosses. I'm intrigued to look up what the speed runs are on Dead Cells. I imagine there's some really fast runs out there. Then again, I can't even tell you what the end goal was. I don't know who the last boss is. We're already doing this, yeah? Yeah. No. I imagine there's one weapon in particular that, I mean, I'm just thinking about it because I'm playing with this quick bow, which is so fast. You get a quick bow with double damage. Seems to me you'd be completely broken. But, you know, I've only unlocked a couple of the weapons. I don't actually have a good gauge as to how many weapons are in the game. There's Death Orb. So it could be that I only have 5% of the weapons unlocked, or 10%, if even. Ooh, it's a long run having to get that Ram Rune. Thank you guys. If you're still hanging out watching the video, thank you for sticking it through to the end here. It's key. Not found a use for the key yet. Treasure hunter with a weird hairdo must have opened this sarcophagus and never made it back up. There it is. Okay, so that was useless. Maybe we could have replaced the quick daggers, but I don't really like the broadsword. What? Let's see how much HP purple gives us. 14%. I don't think I care about that. The Nutcracker 5. Nah. There we go, clock room. There's the boss. So we go through the clock room and then we go, well, we kill the boss and then it's the castle and then the hand. It's a slow moving but devastating orb. Neat. I'm expecting this boss to be really easy. I think we got close in the last recording to getting the achievement for this guy for not taking any damage. I don't think I'll get it here, not because the build isn't capable of it, but largely because I just don't remember the patterns. Like I know he does the hook thing that we haven't seen yet. Okay. It was very easy. Pattern for velocity. Junky bow. An upgrade to our sinew slicer I should have taken. Nice, nice, nice. Velocity. Mutation, running speed, duration, bonus for kill combo multiplied by 3. It's that speed running thing I was talking about. Okay, I'm trying to think of exactly what I have to do to get through the castle. I remember there's like some colored doors. You have to get a bunch of keys. And that's it? Like it's a bunch of elites you have to kill, yeah? Pretty sure that's it. The regression curve. No, it's a good thing to experience because, you know, it's been like four to 5 days since I've played this, and it's good to know where your muscle memory's at. You know, I mentioned Isaac a lot last time. If I were to kick up Isaac after not playing it for 6 months, I'd still be pretty good. Like a lot of the enemy patterns, I just kind of know. Don't even think about it. Here, not so much. I saw that enemy and I'm like, you do something important, but I can't tell you what it is. All right, so we got blue door down. Got 43,000 gold. You know what? I keep forgetting to upgrade my weapons. I've rolled by that guy like multiple times. No! Okay. But yeah, otherwise the build is strong. The bow is good. I don't know. I don't think we haven't gotten the upgrade on the bow yet, but if we never get it, I think that's A-okay. There we go. That was much cleaner. That's right. You can't shoot an arrow through a tornado. Screw that guy. We could go kill him, but why bother? Okay, that's 2 keys. I think we need a third one. Maybe the third one's just for the room with extra items in it and stuff. That could be the case. Okay, this is blue door. Can we do blue door? Got a Ram Rune thing up here. I want to go check out what's in these areas that I couldn't do before. That's pretty good. Just a free item I didn't have access to. Yeah, we were very limited without these permanent runes. This was ransacked. Someone wrote in a diary over the notes of the alchemist, as he called himself. Why do you continue your experiments, you poor fool? We have to stand together in the face of adversity. To isolate healthy people from these affected by the malaise. Long live the king. Story stuff. Sinew Slicer 8. Honestly, we have so much money. Let's just do it. Ah! What? Why am I up here? Oh, it's the green gem. All right, that was very confusing for me. Okay, I teleported. I don't know, we just got hit for a bunch. I don't understand those blue gems. Is that just a feature now? Or did I just not notice them last time I played? We don't want blue door. Going back for the teleporter here. So we want to go here and down. We could go for that treasure chest too. I think we want to go here and down. Go to that red door. Okay, past the red door. Nice, good little check mark there. Whew. Of all of those like style of enemies, I think that one's tripping me up the most, and I don't really know why. Green door, new content. Spear boys seem to be the easiest. Big sword guys are just kind of obnoxious because they do this. And you have to sit here. Yo! Spike boy? What's he doing out here? Those definitely weren't in the last time I played, right? Like maybe we unlocked them by going to that one area for the Ram Rune. It also just dawned on me we're still on the Ram Rune run. Baited. All right. Are we there? Is this it? He's done it. All right, so this is the extra area. We get a little power up. Yes. Pass on that. This is a double cross-o-matic. Ours is 7+. This is 6. Don't think we care about that. And that's it, right? Yeah. Okay, so we got an upgrade out of it. Okay, we'll dump all of our cells and then come over here and get our upgrades. We actually spent a lot of money there. All right, to the throne room. At long last. All of this to get the Ram Rune. I guess this is why they tell you to like restart if you're just going for progression. Come on, my dude, we got traps. Traps for days. What is your attack pattern? So remember that one. Okay. I thought those were timed bombs, not proximity. Out of ammo, oh god. That's right, we didn't take the double ammo mutation. I haven't been paying attention to that at all. Yeah, suddenly it got like just a little more interesting. What? Yeah, I like that. It's like a delayed thing. The double knockback can go away though. There we go. Hands down. You know, in the end, did we have to use even like a single potion there? I don't know. Maybe. I wasn't paying that close of attention, but I'm ready. I'll have to take a look and see if at this phase in the game you're meant to put the stem cell in and go through the game on a more difficult phase. That may be what we end up doing next. Ooh, we got 40 cells. So something like this, one boss stem cell. And then maybe we have to go kill the hand again with one boss stem cell. That's kind of my guess. But yeah, at this point, let's take a look. I think this is all of the runes. I'll have to like actually read the guide. I can look at the pictures maybe. I have that one. Teleportation, ram, spider. I don't have the spider rune. All right, guess what? Next episode, spider rune. But that's a wrap for this one. Thank you guys very much for hanging out and watching me get back into Dead Cells here. Looking forward to getting the spider rune in the next one. See you guys there. Bye.